Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the Stoic Guidance and turn on the bell, because what you are about to hear might change the way you see your entire life. Most people are not tired because life is hard. They are tired because their mind never stops attacking them. From the moment you wake up, a small voice starts whispering, "You are behind. You are not enough. Others are ahead. You failed again." Slowly, without even noticing, you begin to believe it. But what if I told you that almost all of your suffering is not coming from the world? It is coming from the way you think about the world. The ancient Stoics understood something powerful. They knew that negative thinking is not a curse, it is a habit, and habits can be broken. Today, you will learn 10 brutal Stoic laws. These are not soft motivational lines. These are hard truths. They may sting a little, but if you accept them, they will slowly kill your negative thinking and replace it with unshakable strength. Law number 1. Control what you can, ignore what you cannot. This is the foundation of Stoicism. The great Roman emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius once reminded himself that you have power over your mind, not over outside events. Think about how much energy you waste worrying about things you cannot control. Other people's opinions, the past, the weather, the economy, the mistakes you already made. You replay them again and again like a broken movie. But tell me, has worrying ever changed the past? Has fear ever fixed the future? When you focus only on what you can control, your actions, your effort, your attitude, your words, your choices, your mind becomes lighter. Negative thoughts lose their fuel because they survive only on things outside your control. Law number 2. Your thoughts are not facts. Just because you think something does not mean it is true. The Stoic teacher Epictetus taught that it is not things that disturb us, but our judgments about things. If someone ignores your message, your mind quickly says, "They do not respect me." But is that a fact? Or is it just a story you created? Most negativity is imagination without evidence. Your brain tries to protect you by predicting the worst. But protection is not always truth. When a negative thought appears, pause and ask yourself, is this a fact or is this fear speaking? That simple question can save you from hours of unnecessary suffering. Law number 3. Expect hardship. Stop expecting life to be easy. Many people become negative because reality does not match their expectations. They expect smooth roads. When problems come, they feel attacked. But the Stoics trained themselves to expect challenges. They practiced something called negative visualization. They imagined losing comfort, facing delays, meeting rude people, not to become sad, but to become prepared. When you expect hardship, you are not shocked by it. And when you are not shocked, you do not panic. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" you say, "This is part of life." And suddenly, your mind becomes steady. Law number 4. Discomfort is training. Every difficulty is a gym for your character. When you lift weights, your muscles burn. But that burning builds strength. In the same way, rejection, failure, and criticism burn your ego. But they build resilience. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote letters reminding himself that comfort makes the mind weak. If you avoid all discomfort, your mind becomes fragile. Then even small problems feel huge. But if you face discomfort willingly, waking up early, doing hard work, staying disciplined, you train your brain to stay calm under pressure. Negative thinking cannot survive in a trained mind. Law number 5. You will die one day. Remembering death sounds dark, but it is freeing. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself that life is short. When you truly understand that your time is limited, small worries lose their power. That awkward moment, that insult, that minor failure. Will it matter in 10 years? Probably not. When you remember that one day you will leave this world, you stop wasting your present moment on useless negativity. You focus on living with dignity, kindness, and strength. Law number 6. Other people act from their own pain. When someone insults you or treats you badly, your mind reacts with anger and negative stories. But Stoicism teaches something powerful. People act according to their level of understanding. If someone is rude, maybe they are fighting a battle you cannot see. Maybe they are insecure. Maybe they are hurting. This does not mean you allow disrespect, but it does mean you do not let their behavior poison your mind. When you understand this, you stop taking everything personally. And when you stop taking things personally, negativity loses its grip. Law number 7. Discipline creates freedom. Most people think freedom means doing whatever you feel like doing, but that leads to chaos. Sleeping late, eating badly, wasting time. Then comes guilt. Then comes negative self-talk. The Stoics believed that self-discipline creates inner freedom. When you control your habits, you respect yourself. And when you respect yourself, your inner voice becomes stronger and kinder. Start small. Keep your promises to yourself, even tiny ones. Over time, your confidence grows. Negative thinking becomes weaker because you have real proof of your strength. Law number 8. Focus on virtue, not approval. One of the biggest sources of negativity is seeking validation. You post something and wait for likes. You work hard and wait for praise. If it does not come, you feel invisible. The Stoics believed that your goal is not to impress people, but to build character. Ask yourself every night, was I honest? Was I patient? Was I fair? If the answer is yes, then you have already won. Approval from others is unstable. Self-respect is solid. When you live for virtue, negativity from the outside cannot shake you. Law number 9. Turn obstacles into fuel. There is a famous idea in Stoicism that the obstacle is the way. When something blocks your path, do not see it as the end. See it as training. Lost a job? Now you build new skills. Faced rejection? Now you build emotional strength. Every obstacle carries a hidden lesson. When you start looking for the lesson instead of the pain, your mind changes direction. Instead of asking, "Why me?" you ask, "What can this teach me?" That simple shift can transform your entire life. Law number 10. Guard your inner world. Your mind is like a garden. If you allow every negative voice, every toxic opinion, every useless comparison to enter, weeds will grow everywhere. Be careful what you consume. Be careful who you listen to. Protect your thoughts. Read things that strengthen you. Spend time with people who encourage growth. Limit gossip and useless arguments. Because whatever you feed your mind daily becomes your reality. Now pause for a moment. Think about how many negative thoughts you have believed without question. Think about how many nights you lost sleep over things that never even happened. Imagine if, starting today, you applied even 3 of these laws. Imagine the peace, the clarity, the strength. Stoicism is not about becoming emotionless. It is about becoming stable. It is about choosing reason over reaction. It is about building a mind that does not collapse under pressure. And the best part is, this power is already inside you. You do not need special talent. You do not need perfect circumstances. You only need awareness and practice. Every time a negative thought appears, you now have weapons. Control what you can. Question your judgments. Expect hardship. Embrace discomfort. Remember your limited time. Understand others. Practice discipline. Seek virtue. Turn obstacles into fuel. Guard your mind. If this message touched you even a little, subscribe to the Stoic Guidance and stay with us on this journey of strength and clarity. The world outside may stay chaotic, but your inner world does not have to.